Hello and welcome to this question. So today we have an inequality that we need to evaluate. And then the question says that we should illustrate it on the number line once we have found the possible values for x. So since there is a bracket here, let's first deal with the bracket first. So it means we have 5x. Now we can use the distributive property here. And this is -3. So when -3 multiplies x, we are going to get -3x. So that is why I wrote the minus here. And then -3 times -1 will give us +3. Our symbol is here. Then on the right, we have 39. So we've dealt with the bracket. Now we can see that there are terms that have x. So we have terms that have the variable x. So what we can do here is that we would have to group like terms. I see that 3 is here. This is the friend of 3. So it means 3 has to move to where its friend is. So that we have all the terms that have variables to one side. Then we have terms that have only constants to another side of the greater or equal to symbol. So this is what I mean. So I have 5x minus 3x on one side of the inequality, and then we have 39. Now 3, when it comes here, because it is positive, when it moves across the symbol, it becomes negative. I try to make sure that the equal to symbol or the inequality symbol is always lining up so that I'll know at each point where I am. This helps you to make your work quite legible, and when you maybe make mistakes, you can go back and look at your work. You know where the mistake is coming from. And now 5x minus 2x will give us 5x minus 3x, sorry, will give us 2x greater than or equal to 39 minus 3. That will give us 36. So this is simply 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3 is 2. And the variable that we are talking about, x, is common to each of them. So we have the x here. Now I want just x. So I have to divide both sides of the inequality with the coefficient of x, which is 2. So I have to divide both sides by 2. So I'll come down and divide both sides by 2. So 36 also divided by 2. When you do that, this 2 will cancel the 2 out. So on the left hand side you have x. On the left hand side you have x. And 36 divided by 2 will give you 18. So this means that x can take up values greater or equal to 18. That means the first value of x is 18, the second one 19, and then it will continue like that. So if we want to illustrate this on the number line, so I'm not going to use a ruler here, but if you are doing it in an exam setting, you have to use a ruler. So it means that x can take up values from 18 upwards because x is greater or equal to 18. So I can write 17 here, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Now our reference point is 18. So I'll draw this here. But since 18 is part of the solution set, you will need to deepen the circle. You need to deepen it here because 18 is part of the solution. And then all the values that are greater than 18 are also part of the solution set. So you make sure you deepen this, and then you write on top of the arrow or the ray, you write on top of it x greater or equal to 80. So this is your illustration. Make sure that you use a ruler to do that nicely. Alright, so thank you very much for watching the video. Kindly subscribe to the channel to help our channel grow. See you in another video. Goodbye.